It seems like a lot's been going on with HUMBL this year, and the update I'm going to be sharing with you guys is no exception. So if you've been following HUMBL for the past year or so, you'll know that they're a Web3 fintech platform and that they have their own NFT marketplace, where they've been collaborating with celebrities and sports athletes to brand their own NFTs to sell. So with that in mind, let's get into the most recent press release. HUMBL announces Blue as Web3 Chief Experience Officer. So today I'm going to be discussing a recent update that came out on April 18th. We'll dive into HUMBL's NFT and Web3 outlook, and of course, I'll let you know who the Blue is. So I actually think this is probably one of the more interesting updates to come out of HUMBL in a while. So kick back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so in this press release, HUMBL announced the addition of its newest team member, Blue, from the Bored Ape Yacht Club, also known as BAYC, which I'll just be referring to as BAYC for the rest of the video. So for the context of this update, I want to get you guys up to speed on what exactly BAYC is, and then the rest of the update will make much more sense. So for those of you who have been living under a rock or just don't keep up to date with NFTs, Bored Apes are NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, and are collectible varieties of incredibly ugly digital art that feature very uninspired art style that depict apes in different attire and facial expressions. And whether you love it or hate it, the Bored Apes have definitely made a name for themselves in the current NFT market and have vastly risen in popularity. And not to go on too much of a tangent here, but how exactly these NFTs became so popular is beyond me, but I digress. Each ape currently sells for anywhere between 100 to 200 ETH, which is roughly 300k to 600k a pop, with the most expensive ape at auction selling for a whopping $3.4 million, which is actually enough to buy you this fully decked out 6,500 square foot Vegas mansion, complete with a nice view and an infinity edge pool, while still being able to pocket an extra $280,000. Or you could have bought this JPEG. And of course, the whole purpose of buying these is so that the wealthy have a place to park their money, while in turn betting on the future trajectory of the NFT and crypto markets. So where exactly does the Bored Ape Yacht Club fit into all of this? Well, this club was actually developed by Yuga Labs, and you can kind of think of Yuga Labs as marketers of NFT brands, but at their core, they're a blockchain technology company that developed the NFTs for the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And furthermore, the BAYC is a collection of 10,000 profile pictures minted as NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, allowing the buyers to prove that they are the one and only version of that image. So in this case, buyers own a digital illustration of an ugly ape with randomly generated traits and accessories, meaning that no two images are exactly the same. And as the name suggests, the BAYC is billed as an exclusive society, and owning one of the coveted NFTs unlocks that membership. It earns users access to an exclusive Discord server, for example, where fellow owners, including celebrities, hang out and chat. And perhaps more importantly, owning a Bored Ape NFT earns you access to additional NFT collectibles, which can then be resold for potentially considerable amounts of cash. And BAYC is actually the first generative NFT franchise to ever reach $1 billion in total sales, which is pretty insane to think about. And they've actually partnered with a bunch of notable collectors like Mark Cuban, Steve Aoki, Shaq, Serena Williams, Madonna, Post Malone, and a bunch more. So as part of the BAYC, owners of BAYC NFTs are conferred the intellectual property of their Bored Apes for creative use cases around licensing, syndication, and partnership activations. So basically, they can do whatever they want with their JPEGs, including making money from them for marketing purposes. And to land his role at HUMBL, Blue, which is this ape right here, will be recorded as a digital asset on HUMBL's balance sheet at the NFT purchase price of $406,046. And of course, the full purchase amount for Blue will be paid for as a personal capital contribution to the company by HUMBL's CEO Brian Foote. And in a quote in this article, Brian Foote stated that we've been fans of BAYC since their inception, and we're proud to contribute to the next evolution of this NFT franchise. We think we are in the first inning of creative intellectual property deployments by BAYC collectors, and we're excited to create some more democratized advancements here at HUMBL. Moreover, Blue will serve in a variety of brand ambassador roles at HUMBL, including as its Hey Blue voice product for Search 3, as a Web3 Chief Experience Officer for HUMBL products, and a focal point of company marketing initiatives, including what they're calling the Big Search, which is an upcoming campaign for the launch of Search 3 in May 2022, which will feature images of Blue in strategic locations around the world. And the original NFT of Blue will be verified by blocks to showcase how HUMBL is addressing the market problems of fraud and forgery in the NFT space. And this same verified by blocks service will be made available free of charge to all interested BAYC owners for a limited time. So if that wasn't enough for you, Blue is also slated to appear in his first partnership activation event on July 9th, 2022, where he'll be featured as the number 5 BAYC jersey during the State College Diamond Dogs versus Williamsport Bored Apes baseball game, which is going to be another huge marketing opportunity for HUMBL. And Blue is also in the process of being animated for a series of Web3 short films at HUMBL featuring other Bored Apes that are being contributed by other members of the BAYC community. So as part of Blue's kickoff celebration, all HUMBL employees and brand ambassadors will receive one collectible and fully customized version of Blue with some unique features and characteristics at their personal request. And I also think it's important to call out here that these NFTs are not going to be for resale and do not constitute an officially licensed version or derivative of the Bored Ape Yacht Club collection. They're essentially just a spin-off of the real thing to commemorate HUMBL's actual purchase of a legit Bored Ape. And once everyone on the HUMBL team has been gifted their own Blue JPEGs, I'm sure we're going to see no shortage of employees updating their Twitter profile pics with their own customized versions of Blue, which, to be honest, I think this is a really interesting and fun move from HUMBL, but it makes perfect sense. Even though I personally think Bored Apes are ugly as shit, there is no denying that this brand of NFT has cemented itself in digital history alongside the likes of coveted pieces from Beeple and CryptoPunks. So I think how you should be viewing this news is nothing more than an interesting marketing strategy where HUMBL not only gets to acquire a large chunk of digital assets, but also a way to promote their Web3 search engine that's just around the corner, and a cool way for HUMBL to engage with the NFT community even more. So even if we see Blue depreciate in value over time, which to be honest, I really don't think that's going to happen with the way Bored Apes are still fetching upwards of 5 to 6 figures. So I still think it was a worthwhile investment, if for nothing else, then some good marketing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole deal, and if you think Bored Apes are as ugly as I do. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks as always, and I'll catch you next time.